Yeah.
Alright guys, brad nailer. Try to do this. You want to kind of try to aim right in the center between those, kind of like an X. Just like that. That's your best point to nail. And sometimes you miss. Alright guys, that's how it's done.
Hey friends, you probably saw these in the background, so I'll go ahead and tell you about them. We've got a barrel in the shop that we soak used and homemade posts in, and we let them soak there till we need them. We pulled these out. We had this whole spot piled high with them. We back on Monday, I don't know if we shot a video or not. If not, we will. Preferably on a day when the wind isn't blowing so you can hear us. But we stuck those posts in the ground. We've had home treated posts with motor oil go a long time in the ground. We've had to pull some back out, and they'll be almost as black as this still after years in the ground. Never mind the junk piles and the project piles. This is all stuff we were working on a couple years ago and we got busy, never got back to. But that line of trees going up the hill, that fence, we put 22 posts in there. The ground was hard. The gas-powered post hole auger didn't hardly help at all. We pretty much just beat the holes into the ground. Alrighty, here's for still working on this.
Yep, still going down the line. Part of the reason you want to make sure to get it in the, between the, where it's, welded together there, it's also stronger, Sometimes you might, if you just hit on a single, it might push through.
One of my tricks is usually to try to just barely make contact and hold it at a bit of an angle. And if you watch, he's actually doing that. So we, just like you said, you don't punch through. I've done that with hardware cloth and chicken wire both. Got a couple of these. My dad bought me this one for Christmas one year, and I've got another one I bought at Menards 20 plus years ago, living on the place down at Belden. Not entirely sure how anybody ever managed to fasten down hardware cloth or chicken wire before these things.
Okay, you guys heard that, but I hit the edge of a knot. I'm actually surprised the staple went in, but you hear more of a thunk from it.
Back up for a second. There you go. Yep. Actually, that's just fine.
That's what happens when you run out of staples. I'm gonna get more. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you later.